Hello class, in this video I will show you some selection techniques using your keyboard when you're working with a table. The first thing is when you're using it when you're working a table and you just want to use your keyboard. If you're in your first cell, like I'm clicking in cell A1 and you want to select the text in the adjacent cell, you can always press the tab key, and just by pressing the tab key it will select the text in the next cell, and you can do that for the next cell again just by pressing the tab key. But what if you're like, oh no, wait a minute, I want the text in the previous cell? So just press and hold shift and then use the tab key, and it will select, then release the shift, and then it'll select the text in the previous cell. Now, if your insertion point is here, for instance, and you are trying to select the column, you can just press and hold the shift key, hold it, and then using the down arrow will select the next cell in that column and then release the shift. All right, that's selecting a column. But what if you are trying to use the shift and then the right arrow? If you are here in this cell, if you're here in this cell and then you press and hold the shift key and then using the right arrow, it will select the text to the right of the insertion point. If you use the back arrow, it will deselect the text that you had already selected and then release the shift. And the same way, if your insertion point is here, for instance, after the text, and if you use the shift key, hold it down, and then you use the back arrow, you will select anything that is to the left of the insertion point that you're selecting, and deselecting would be using it in the opposite direction. So if you want to be more specific with your selection, then do the arrows and then release the shift, and you just have the word that you were trying to select.